All right, I'm going to go live.
Backwards hats, guy?
Backwards hat.
We are live.
We're live.
Welcome to Buzz Media. We're currently at ground level.
Having some scissor lift issues.
We got a group of about 6 guys trying to fix it.
We got 6 Leavitt dads on the case.
I was going to say, these are the people who should know how to work a scissor lift. These aren't just like random guys off the street.
How's your sound? I got nothing. You got anything?
I can hear it.
Oh, you can hear?
And Jen can hear us. So our producer, Jen Groover. First time we've ever had a producer, I think.
I think it's going to really up the value of our show here. Got the Peewee Hornets on the field. I think we're going to have an exciting halftime show today.
This is definitely the first time they've had that, right? I'm not just blanking out Peewee games.
Oh, there was one last year.
No. I mean this season.
This season, yes.
That always makes for an exciting halftime show. It's
lining up for the national anthem.
It is also nice just getting to see all the different generations of Leavitt football coming out to support.
Oh, no. Well, you know what's great is we do have a second camera, so even while we're not up, we can stay on the
multi-cam.
Oh, multi-camera affair tonight. Look at that.
Oh, there goes that camera. Swinging out to the Hornet.
Who's running that camera? Is that our production? Or?
Whoever, I think that's Cabral.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely a coach. I'm pretty sure Cabral. He's the one who came over earlier.
So here at Leavitt Field, it's the Lawrence Bulldogs versus the Leavitt Hornets.
Captain's walking out for the coin flip.
Here is not our fault. That is the
universe just refusing to allow us to be higher than ground level.
We're trying very hard. Lots of people working on the scissor lift right now to get us up in the air.
Meanwhile, we've got the 2-2.
2-2, Class A, Lawrence Bulldogs? The Class A?
I think they're Class B.
I thought
they were A, but then I heard today I think they're B.
Okay.
Historical football power, too. And I don't believe we've ever played before.
Yeah.
This is the first.
Ever? I don't know if that's... I feel like I played them when I was here. I'm not sure.
Wait a minute, you went to Leavitt?
Yeah, little known facts.
The Buzz Media crew for the night. Well, Chip, you're... Jen, you need to credit yourself there. Our producer, Jen Groover, is here. And then 70 people trying to get the scissor lift up. Yes, Jen is live with the updates in the chat.
Live on top of the scissor lift.
Meanwhile...
Hey, how are you?
Local celebrity Chip Groover. Waving to the people as they walk.
Waving to my many fans.
What? Number one.
Oh, is that Daniel?
Yes, number one blue team.
All right, here come the Hornets out on the field.
You do notice we do have 2 cameras tonight. Oh, that was so close to Scissor was starting.
I'm almost ready to call it because I'm tired of this loud beeping. But
Hey, at this point, we might just be fine at this level. That's the other thing. If it gets running and then we're at top and then it's not running.
No, there's a button that brings it down.
I know, but I wanted to build some suspense. We'll peek behind the curtain there.
Speaking of technical problems, as we're getting ready to do this game tonight, we have another technical problem, which is technically Chip forgot the vuvuzelas at home that were supposed to be a key part of this whole podcast.
This is the low point of my entire week. I really can't believe that
I think I've been excited all week for this.
Left them on the kitchen table and realized it when I got here.
Yeah, I know. Disappointing the fans at home.
So it appears the Hornets will be kicking off. Number 6, Noah Carpenter, the kicker. Also the quarterback.
Good move, get the ball back at the beginning of the second half.
Yeah.
Very strategic.
It's not that great when it's...
All right, Noah back to kick. We're going to start this game off.
Try again, hold on.
Nice kick, ball's up in the air. We'll get a return out of Lawrence. Nice cutback, caught by the Hornets, brought down.
Looks like that might be.
Looks like the ball might be out. Leavitt indicating that they recovered it, waiting for the call. Yes, it is. Leavitt ball.
Looks like that might have been Tristan Buck with the recovery.
Very quick turn of events there. Leavitt with the kickoff and the fumble return with only 10 seconds off the clock.
Dude, these Hornets always start fast. Now we should Parkin and Jen should switch places on our scissor lift so that Jen can run the... Although there's really pretty much probably stay on this camera until...
So Noah's going to start off in the shotgun, no one in the backfield. Quick pass over to Sawyer Hathaway. Sawyer's going to make a move, try to get a few extra yards.
Looks like a first down from here.
That might have been good for 10.
Chain gang's moving. And yeah, we've had quick starts every game for the Hornets. We'll see how that comes tonight. It seems like they've ended. I mean, I wouldn't say ended the games, but like
it does kind of. It does kind of like
If you can withstand that initial blast, maybe you have a shot. But
Noah back again. Quick handoff. Maddox Demers, I believe, or is that Will Keach?
No, 31 is Will Keach. 34 is Maddox Demers, making his return into the lineup. Sidelined with an injury after a little while.
Less to produce when we only have one camera. Plus it gets really close to us.
Second down and 11, so that play went for negative yards. Let's see what they come up with here for a second down play.
What do you think Michael Hathaway's going to dial up right now?
It's hard to say.
Always a big fan of the jet sweep.
A factor to keep in mind is center Logan Levesque got injured last week. So sophomore Aiden Levesque, no relation as far as I know, at center. So that may impact some of the play calling, whether it's
the O-line
run versus pass. But Aiden's been doing a great job from what I've seen because he filled in significantly last week.
Noah with the quick handoff. That's the number 3, didn't call it. He gets taken down pretty quickly.
No gain there. Be curious against Lawrence. We haven't seen a lot of no gain runs the whole season.
Right.
So 2 in a row there.
So we're third down now. Try to zoom in here. Noah Carpenter. Got Maddox Demers right behind him in the backfield. Maddox goes in motion. Noah back to throw. It might be a keeper.
Oh.
It was a throw.
That looks like a first down.
And that could be enough for a first down. That was to number 3, Dayton Calder.
Well blocked by the offensive line.
Or is it... Chain gang guys haven't dropped it yet. Is it just really close to the first down?
Just short. So we're at fourth down.
Less than a yard to go. Obviously,
It's a tough coaching call. What do? Do you go for it? Do you punt?
You're going for it. You're going for it.
Interesting call. The goal to pin him deep would be interesting here.
Now, Noah is capable of kicking this field goal, but he's also capable of picking this up on the QB keeper. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Oh, Lawrence looks like they almost jumped there. Looks like Noah is going to keep it. Falls forward. Waiting for the indication.
A lot depending on the spot here.
Looks to be a first down.
So that is first down. It'll be first and goal for the Hornets. Unfortunately for Davis, the chain gang's job is done for this drive.
No, now it's just the down marker guy's still standing there to tell us it's first down, but the other guys, they get to rest.
1/3 of their strength at the current.
That guy, no rest for the weary.
All right, a first down play looking at first and goal. Noah with a quick throw. Oh, Nick Morin goes up high and snatches that ball for a touchdown.
He snagged that right out of the hands.
He kind of did. He got to reach back and just took it away from him.
That Lawrence guy was thinking pick. He had a vision in his head of a 100-yard interception return right there.
Nice job by Nick Morin.
I've said it before about Brett Coburn, but Nick Morin is another one where, what do you do at that point? Like, that was a...
He can jump.
Textbook? No,
about 6'4"?
No, for the defense. Like, what do you do at that point? Like...
Ooh, they go for the extra point.
Looks like a block.
Blocked.
That kick is no good, so it will be 6-0. Leavitt Hornets, 8:40 to go in this first quarter.
Matt Strong in the chat is asking why the scissor lift. Now, Matt, we are in the scissor lift. The scissor lift is at ground level. If we switch to that camera, you can see us because the scissor lift currently won't start.
So this is a call to anyone who's an expert at scissor lifts. If you know someone that's at the game, send them a text. Have them come over to our scissor lift. We'll take any help.
I think there actually were. There's a crew of guys, but they currently are waiting, hoping it warms up.
I was gonna say, if there's a guy who knows more about scissor lifts than the crew that we have, I don't know if I want to meet that guy because
I'm getting blamed a lot, but it seems unfair. But you heard that. Our producer Jen Groover agrees. She heard people yelling, "Davis, what's wrong with you? Every week." Yeah, no, there was shame in that.
So Noah Carpenter with double duty, throws a touchdown pass, gets out there to complete the kickoff. Lawrence back. We'll see if they have a little more success with this return than they did in the last one.
looks like there's a big gap in the middle, so look for the squib kick a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's like in between. I don't even...
Ball's on the ground, covered up by Lawrence. They will have it at about the 25.
Me and Chip were talking about this last one. He actually just places it wherever he wants. It's not just one or two different kickoffs, but he'll do...
Yeah, he's got a few tricks in his bag.
I've said it so many times. Noah Carpenter does not get enough credit for being a kicker because obviously on the offensive and the defensive side, but not many high school kickers can put it out the back of the end zone and also be able to like place kick as well as he does.
Yep. Onside kicks and then the punts where he does the
rugby style punt where he runs to the side.
Could be a fake at any time. Oh, here we go. Sorry.
So we're seeing the Leavitt defense on the field for the first time.
Oh! That is number 32, Parker Higgins, senior. Nice run there for a first down.
Now, we know we're going to hear a lot from him, right?
I've heard a lot of things about him being one of the best running backs in the state. And
that's it.
800 yards, you were telling me?
No, he's 400 yards and 8 touchdowns in the last 2 games.
That's a significant amount of statistics there.
So, not what I said. But
he had 800 yards and 32 touchdowns in 2 games.
Here we go again.
Another run. Leavitt gets in there and trips that up. Doesn't go for much.
I've also heard the Lawrence line had some big boys. Coach Hathaway was telling me.
I mean, that's
Jace Negley in on that tackle.
You need to have a good, solid running game. You need a good athlete at running back, but you also need solid athletes at the offensive line position as well. So that would make sense.
He particularly mentioned a tight end and a tackle that were really, really good.
No, I don't really have much knowledge about the Lawrence Bulldogs lineup, but.
Quick shift there by Lawrence Bulldogs. One running back in the backfield. It's a handoff.
Got some big blocks there.
Nice cut there by number 22. Picks up the first down for Lawrence.
Good open field tackle by looks like
Noah Grass on the carry.
Jason Negley.
Oh. We have a comment that Chip's microphone needs to be turned down.
Turned down.
But that requires us tracking that cord.
Am I? I'm too loud. Is that what they said?
Yeah, why said you're too loud? He wants less Chip.
Another handoff there. Leavitt right on it. Swallows it up quick. That'll be second down for Lawrence.
Scott on the carry for the Bulldogs. He's brought down by number 7, Colton Taylor. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Second down and 10.
Oh, Jen, another thing you can do is put the score in the chat. When you get a chance, put the score in the chat for people who tune in.
Looks like it's going to be a pass.
Or
a quarterback keeper. Bo Mayo going for the ball, wrestles him out of bounds.
Also smart of Bo. Looked like it could have been called a horse collar, but adjusting his hand position to not receive the penalty. So smart move by Bo Mayo.
That'll be third down for Lawrence.
So zoom in.
More attempts to get the Scissor.
Quarterback coming in for Lawrence. We've got a third down here. And we're going to have a timeout.
So looking about 3rd and 8.
3rd and 6, I believe.
I'm looking at the chain, gang. It doesn't look like 6 to me. Chip, I'm
going by
the down marker thing is not working on the scoreboard tonight. I don't know if that's just because
I'm going to go by what Chris Ciafelli said, and he said 3rd and 6. So
I'm just saying, you're going to trust me. Can you get a camera over there? Chip, can you zoom on that, please? That is at least 7.
I was going to say, I might just put that at 7.
All right, here we go. Third down. Let's see if Leavitt can hold. Lawrence has moved the ball across the 50 and are threatening. Couple wide receivers, one in motion. Quick handoff. Leavitt is right there. That's a stop. That'll be fourth down.
Nicole Marcotte, that high-pitched sound you hear is the sound that the scissor lift makes when it's not starting. I think she was hearing it before. It's currently not. It shouldn't be making the noise right now, but it's when they try to start the scissor lift and it doesn't work.
Fourth down. It appears that Lawrence is going to go for it.
Big fourth down right now.
5.
Once again, another handoff. They wrap him up and bring him down.
Big play, Noah Carpenter.
That will be a turnover on downs.
That was huge. We just talked about Leavitt on a fast start, but Lawrence was trying to march right down the field and match the score. Halfway to the first quarter, Hornets love the trick plays, and we haven't seen a trick play yet. I wonder if this is the drive where you see something out of the Hathaway.
They ran the freeze play last week or the week before. I think last 2 weeks.
Yep.
For some positive yardage. Max Demers in the backfield with Noah Carpenter. Noah with the throw. Overthrows Brett Coburn. It was a good route.
Yep. Pressured by the defense, forcing Noah to throw it a little bit early. Couldn't get the full motion on it, so sailed a little bit on that one.
You got to like how Brett released on that, though. Hopefully they can go back to that maybe later in the game.
Matt Strong likes the transitions that he's seeing on the camera, but we would have more transitions if this camera was up higher.
Once again, handoff to Max Demers. He's going to take it, break a tackle. I see a flag down.
Big hit by Maddox Demers.
I'm guessing that's coming back, though.
That might be coming back for holding. That is holding against the Leavitt Hornets. That will be coming back.
That can be one of the problems with the jet sweep is when you do have to reach off to the side. A lot of times, like when you're just going straight forward and you're doing like some power up the middle, it's a lot easier to just get your hands on someone and push forward. But as you're reaching towards the side and you have people running towards the sidelines, the likelihood of holding can sometimes increase.
Now we're looking very long.
Got Sawyer Hathaway lined up at wideout. Dayton Calder in the slot, in motion. Noah's going to keep it. Met by a trio of Lawrence players.
Moving though.
And he's still moving the pile.
That should have been no gain. And instead he got, what, 5 maybe? 5, 6 yards?
Yeah, he managed to definitely turn that into a positive carry.
I would like to switch this camera more, but it just doesn't show a lot. So we'll switch. Meanwhile, on camera 1.
All right, student section getting into it. Let's see what Leavitt can do here. Noah back to pass. Big throw.
Oh.
Just over the fingertips of Dayton. Looks like he had a hand on it, just couldn't pull it in.
Gavin Wilson providing coverage for the Bulldogs. It brings up a first down and long for the Hornets.
Nice defense by Lawrence on that play. Leavitt will be forced to kick.
Now you still have Noah with that fake punt, but I can't imagine on this far back in their own end he's going to do that.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want you to think.
And there they go. It's a kick.
Number 77.
Takes a good Leavitt bounce, going towards the out of bounds. Lawrence will take over at about the 30-yard line.
Number 77, Hunter Lee for Lawrence, was
Very
close to blocking that. Big reach, but
Where the Bulldogs are taking their first down and 10.
So it looks like they're switching up. I don't know if it's from the first series, but at least from previous games, the defense, because as you said, that strong, powerful offensive line and the heavy running game, they're looking to go a little bit bigger on the interior of the defensive line.
Quick handoff right there. Brought down, nice gain of about 5.
so Parkin, who are we seeing in there that you wouldn't have seen?
So what they've been doing recently is having Brett Coburn, not necessarily a typical defensive tackle build. He's been defensive end previously. He's been defensive tackle for the past few weeks, but Kevon Graham-Jones is actually at the left or the right defensive tackle, and Brett Coburn going back to defensive end. So expecting some of the heavier hitters, some of the bigger guys on the interior of the offensive line, they've decided to go a little bit stronger up in the middle.
Lawrence comes out, the second down. Another handoff. Wrapped up quickly and brought down.
That was
Number
Noah,
6,
right?
Noah Carpenter in on that tackle.
They gained like maybe a yard.
We do. Can you get us up?
Larry Hathaway taking
Now
it.
Larry Hathaway.
Papa Hath is here to get us in the air, so.
If Paul Bear can figure it out, I honestly have no idea what's going to happen.
Oof, that was close.
All right, another run. Leavitt once again right there. Group tackle, group effort, bring him down. Don't think it's enough for the first, or it might be.
Looks like they're moving.
They are moving. All right, Lawrence first down.
They're in Leavitt territory here.
Yeah, just about at midfield.
A lot of pre-snap shifts from the Lawrence offense.
Quick handoff. Running back really never got his feet on that play. Kind of stumbled at the handoff and really couldn't get any traction.
Maybe a yard and a half.
2nd down and 8 for Lawrence. I think we might see a pass play here. Couldn't be more wrong. Run up the middle.
Picked up
Good for a couple of yards.
3rd and 5. Different kind of game from Lawrence. This is like old school kind of grind it out.
They are definitely like a lot of groundwork. It is 6-0 Leavitt here in the first quarter. About 2 minutes left.
Closer game than we've been experiencing so far, so it's a little refreshing to see.
It's actually good.
Some adjustments to be made. It kind of prepares them for later on in the season because.
Definitely some.
Here's
the pass.
It's looking like it's going to be a defensive pass interference.
87 tried to get free there. Looked like a Leavitt player may have had some hands on his back as he kind of went by him. That is. That penalty is on the Hornets, so that ball will be moved up, and that will be an automatic first down, I believe. I feel like one time last year it was on propane and not on gas. Is there a switch for that?
This thing?
I don't know. What happens. Oh, Chip! If that's the magic trick.
Not me.
There we go, Chip. Everyone is applauding Larry, but I want you to know. And there.
Oh, and it's up. All right, another run by Lawrence. Lots of Hornets there in the tackle. Bring him down.
The crowd celebrating Larry Hathaway, but for those of you at home, Chip Groover got this scissor lift figured out.
All right.
I appreciate it, Mr. Parkin.
No problem.
Well,
getting about 5 yards on the Lawrence
game here. A minute and a
Bulldogs.
half to go. 2nd and 5.
Who's on the scoreboard? Usually we've got a 2nd and 5 on the scoreboard to verify our guessings, but
I know,
and up we go.
It is going up.
Looks like that's a false start on the Lawrence Bulldogs.
I'm on your camera here, buddy. We're actually going up, so.
And we're still going up. We're going to see what this lift can do. And that's about it.
Let's hope our performance applies at the altitude.
I like being up this high. Great view of the field here. Lawrence coming at us. Leavitt on defense. Looks like we're going to have a pass play. Looks like it was tipped, but still caught by number 87, and that will be good for a first down, I believe. No, we're a little short of the first down.
The score is 6-0 Leavitt for you just joining us.
So whenever you see a free rush to the quarterback like that by so many defensive players, that rarely means that the offensive line messed up. That usually means to expect some kind of screen pass, which luckily Jason Egley was able to identify and take down the runner before he got too much.
All right, here comes Lawrence again. Got a man in motion. Quick pitch. Oh, elusive. Breaks a tackle. Brought down at about the 10. That definitely will be enough for a first down.
Here's a flag down. Looks like it's holding on the offense.
That'll march it backwards.
That was a very good run.
And instead of a first down close to the 12 or 14, they're going to be backed way up to the...
If we're up as high as we're going, are we shutting this lift down or is someone still working it?
I think we're good.
All right, couple wide receivers out. Looks like we're going to have a pass. No, quick shuttle pass.
Oh,
wow, caught quickly by the Hornets and brought down.
Big hit by Colton Taylor.
That fooled no one.
A little bit of a shovel pass to 87 going in motion. Final seconds of the first quarter. Looks like Lawrence electing to.
Wow, 1 quarter down, 6-0 Leavitt.
First close game of the year.
Lawrence threatening here. They'll be back in the second quarter.
We will see if Leavitt goes off to a quicker start now that we're up on the scissor lift. I think that could make a difference.
I think our presence up high like this really will affect the offense.
It's going to let us focus on the game. They've probably been looking at us wondering, why isn't the scissor lift up? Like, what's wrong? Chip, I'm going to criticize your camera work right now. I think you're going to zoom a little more on some of these plays.
Well, there's actually nothing happening right now.
No, not right now.
For me to zoom in on.
His camera's not even on currently.
That was a reference to earlier. Can we just get? I think we need to get a little tighter on some of those.
If we want to get a shot of the crowd, it is neon and construction themed.
They're missing their crowd hyper part.
Nah, they can handle it themselves.
They need you down there.
That crowd is a work in progress, I think.
I was simply the interim head coach at the time. Myself, Miss Dagana, and Miss Labrie, just helping them get their feet under them. But looks like the Lawrence Bulldogs are getting ready to.
Good crowd here at Libby Field. Looks like we're going to get started again.
Start of the second quarter.
Switching the directions. Lawrence will now be going away from us. Have a pass. Nice defense by the Hornets.
Oh, that is intercepted by Dayton Calder.
Dayton Calder with a great grab. Ball tipped, and he comes down with it. And just like that.
And I don't know, was he the one who tipped it?
It looked like that might have been Nick Morin. Once again, getting those long arms reaching over and tipping the ball.
Maybe we'll call him Tip Morin. That.
I don't like that one.
So we will have Leavitt coming back towards us here on the scissor lift now. Probably starting at about the 10-yard line.
Yep.
Sure.
About the 5-yard line. Wow.
This is going to be the 95-yard drive. Good for your stats.
I'm going to zoom in right now. I'd like to see a little more of this play. So
there it is. That's a great camera angle.
Quick handoff. Met quickly by a group of Bulldogs brought down.
What do you call a group of Bulldogs?
Pack.
Pack. Is it special though because it's Bulldogs and not just normal dogs?
Herd.
What do you call a bunch of bulls? Maybe our producer, Jen Gruber, can tell us what the name of a group of bulls is.
That's a herd, right?
They run in groups.
Oh, bulls don't go in groups. Ah! That might be true. The bulls there aren't really herds of bulls, I guess.
All right, Noah back. Looks like we're going to have a pass.
Dayton.
Quick pass to Dayton. Not for a lot of gain, though, so we're going to have a third down.
Brought down by number 83.
I'm trying to zoom in, make sure I get all the
I know,
plays.
you're doing a much better job, Chip. I don't If you're just tuning in, another update is that we don't have Vuvuzelas still because they're sitting at Chip's dining room table. Or?
They are, yeah.
Well,
What a shame for the folks at home.
You watch that on Instagram and you're like, oh, where are the Vuvuzelas?
Yeah, not here.
Did we remember the horn on the touchdown?
I don't think we did. Another pass.
Oh,
Breaks a tackle. Good for a first down.
is that Sawyer Hathaway?
Number 8, Sawyer Hathaway. With 11 first down. Chain gain moving.
Well, now we're getting closer. See, I was pointing to how far away Chip's camera angle was, but then he fixed it.
The lack of vuvuzelas is throwing Chip off a little bit. He's got to. He, like the student section's got to get their feet under him.
Kind of ruined my night. I'm not going to lie.
I've been off because of the whole scissor lift.
Quick handoff by Noah Carpenter. Nice run by Dayton.
Big block by Will Keach.
Out to the 45.
That's good for another 11 first down. Moving the chains.
Do you think the chain gang guys get that song in their head?
No.
Absolutely. I have it.
Our producer says yes.
That chain gang.
Working on the chain.
Is that the sound?
Gang. I mean, I'm not known for my singing talents, but
All right, Leavitt back. Noah takes a snap. Looks like we're going to have a pass.
Sawyer Hathaway taking a little while to get down after making the catch.
Picked up about
A little bit of dancing.
5 maybe?
Yeah, not a whole lot of yards in that play. He did evade some tackles, but ultimately they brought him down.
Is taking 4 or 5 Lawrence Bulldogs to take him down, though, so making some good moves out there.
a pack.
You might say. Sawyer out wide. Nick Moran out wide. And we have a quick handoff. No!
Noah
It's
Carpenter
Noah.
up the middle.
Noah's alone. Noah's going to catch him. Noah Carpenter for the touchdown.
Getting some big blocks on that play.
That had the cameraman fooled. I thought that ball got handed off and it went straight up the middle with Noah.
Nice thing about Noah, he's essentially a running back because he's a pretty sturdy kid. It's hard to bring him down.
I do like these 2-point conversions that come right at us from the top of the scissor lift.
This is right. Now we're up here for this one.
And a quick throw. And a catch by Sawyer Hathaway for 2 points. Leavitt will go up 14-0.
And
8:47 to go in the second quarter. Leavitt up 14-0.
meanwhile, you might be wondering why I was quiet. It's because I was Googling. What do you call a bunch of bulls? I've got a herd, a flink, a team, a drove, a fold, a kine.
This is a pack of bulls or a pack of bulldogs?
No, well, this would be bulls, and so I assume it also translates to dogs. I mean, they're bulldogs. They're part bull, right?
That's a great assumption.
I don't know. There are bulldogs just English bulldogs? There are other kinds of bulldogs.
American Bulldog.
American Bulldog?
Is there an American bulldog?
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
I mean, if there wasn't more than one, why would you have to distinguish it by calling it English? It would just be a bulldog.
Right? That doesn't mean a French bulldog.
French bulldog, yes.
French bulldog. I don't know if there's an American bulldog.
We are going to have a kickoff coming right at us here. And a short kick, handled by number 43. Tackled by a couple of Hornets, brought down at about the 40-yard line.
Oh, Marlene Aguilar in the chat. Turns out she's a bulldog. Graduated from Lawrence. I had no idea.
No bueno.
Marlene might be my only. I don't know if I know anyone else that went to Lawrence.
Lawrence with a quick handoff to number 32. Nice stiff arm there.
And he's
Oh,
pushing
there's
that
still
ball.
Running, still moving.
Still running. That was,
Hard run by
that was
32.
good for about 13 yards and a first down.
Was that the big guy for Lawrence?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I think it's Higgins Parker.
Yeah. Parker Higgins.
Parker
actually.
Higgins.
There you go. It sounded right when you said it there, Chip.
Another handoff to Parker Higgins. From that angle, almost looked like he got taken down by his own guy.
We're getting some big collisions. I can hear it from over here. Some of the pulling guards that Lawrence is utilizing are really laying some heavy hits on our boys, but luckily we're hitting back just as hard.
Another first down here. 32
Another run,
gets to
number
the
32 again, taken out of bounds. Oh, I see a flag down. They may have continued that tackle as they went out of bounds.
There is a flag on the play.
That may be against Leavitt.
If you're watching tonight, thanks for tuning in, because you had a choice.
Tonight you did it.
And you made the right one.
I don't know if I should mention it, but you could have been watching the competing broadcast. On, what are they?
How many viewers are we at right now?
Like 121?
Oh, well, welcome.
Welcome, yes.
Personal foul.
Some of them are like, there's a competing broadcast.
So that was a personal foul on the Hornets. That's going to move Lawrence up. They are inside the 20 now. I believe they still have enough yards to get a first down
Before.
by about a foot. So they are right about at the 11-yard line. That man in motion, that's going to be false start.
It's motion against the Bulldogs. A 5-yard penalty. It will remain the first down.
What was the penalty?
False start on the offense.
1st and 15.
Run up the middle.
The middle ball. Ball's out.
Looks like
In case you were wondering at home, we all yelled it.
not much excitement from the Leavitt Hornets, so appears that the Lawrence Bulldogs recovered.
Oh!
Never mind.
That is turnover number 3 tonight for the Lawrence Bulldogs.
And they've been huge because this is not the typical game where Leavitt's just kind of driving all over you.
No,
These
Leavitt has
turnovers
certainly capitalized on the first 2 turnovers, and now here's number 3. Let's see what Leavitt can do.
And they're coming out to 20, so they must have recovered it into the end zone.
Got dual wide receivers out for the Hornets. Looks like Story Hathaway and Nick Moran. No, it looks like he's gonna throw.
Oh my. Nick
Moran
Moran.
with a great catch up the middle. Up to about the 50.
Nick Moran.
Nick's having a big game.
Having a Nick Moran
This is
night.
a Nick Moran night.
Good enough for a Hornet first down. The ball will mark at the 37 for the Hornets.
He's had that great catch in the end zone.
Yep.
He tipped the ball up
Tipped
for
the ball
Diggs'
for the
interception.
interception.
And
Big
then
catch
a
right
big
there.
play right there.
Great catch right there. Handoff right there.
Maddox to Murray.
Next to Murray.
Running angry.
Who's going to get him? All the way down to the 15-yard line.
Dragging people with him.
Brought down by number 83.
Great run there by Maddox.
Great run. I think he probably is fired up because he won a competition in my AP US history class today.
That's got to be it.
And I think that energy just carried from third period.
I heard him talking about third
Right
period and
into
how
the
he's going to
game.
drive him for the
He
game
did a
today.
great job backing up his analysis of what defined colonial America.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Coach Hath wants to talk this over. See if he can call up the right play to get in the end zone one more time. We're at 14-0. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Also, this might be a good time to go to the bathroom because you're not going to want to tune away at halftime.
That's right.
What do we have coming to halftime, Chip?
We have a Peewee football. Is it a game?
Extravaganza.
Is it scrimmages?
Round robin.
I think it's like multiple
Multiple
games.
games.
Exhibition. We'll go.
Exhibition.
Yeah.
Exhibition.
Exhibition.
There are going to be a lot of little kids and a lot of dads
We're
on the field.
gonna do our best to commentate every single one of those simultaneously.
Do we have rosters for those games?
We do not. We do know that number 1 is Daniel Siro.
Daniel Suarez, right?
And then I think that might be the only number we know. But if you have a number in the chat,
12. I think those are 12. Yeah, throw a number in a chat. I'll pay attention.
Yeah, if you throw a number in the chat, we will definitely
we'll even zoom on that kid.
talk up
You
your kid.
tell
We'll
us
zoom
you
in.
want,
I may zoom in. I may not. I've been criticized for my ability to zoom, but
You know, Chip, I wouldn't have said it if I didn't know you.
I was going to say, rightfully so.
All right, here come the Lawrence Bulldogs. On defense. Got 3 wide receivers for the Hornets. I want to make sure I catch whatever play this is. Looks like it's going to be a pass. Up in the air, Sawyer Hathaway goes for it. Can't quite come down with it. Great effort.
Sawyer Hathaway. Number 34, Gavin Wilson, providing coverage. Second out and 10.
Hathaway wants Maddox on the side. I love that you can distinctly hear Hathaway's voice from up on the scissor lift.
Man in motion. Noah's going to keep it. Picks up a couple of yards.
Number 6, Noah Carpenter on the quarterback keeper.
And that's going to set up a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, one of the key characteristics of a good battle general and a good high school football coach is the voice that can pierce through every other noise that is going on.
It is. It's not even that it's that loud. It's just
somehow
clear.
just
Cuts through.
You can hear it so clearly.
Sawyer Hathaway out wide. Noah in the shotgun. He's going to keep it. Up the middle.
He should have it.
I think he's got enough for a first down.
Chain gang guys didn't even wait for the ref. They were on the move immediately.
Actually, all they did was lay down their sticks.
Yeah, but then there's the down marker guy. I think he's still part of the chain gang, even though he's not holding a chain. He's still like...
Shout out Dale Netto.
He's in the gang.
Do you think he's like the head of the gang, or is he just kind of like the outside?
That's a great question for Dale. We're going to need to ask if he's the head of the gang or if he's like... Or the opposite, the bottom. Meanwhile, let's focus on the play.
We are first down and 5. Noah in the shotgun. Quick pass. Oh!
Sawyer could not hang on to that
Number
one.
34, I think, got a hand on it and just moved the ball enough where Sawyer was not able to bring it in. Great effort, though.
Number 34, Gavin Wilson, providing coverage for the Bulldogs.
Who are we sending running in?
Nick's coming out. Looks like that might be
39. You know who that is?
Nash Angstrom.
Yep, Nash Angstrom's in.
I'd like to see a Will Keach run here. Oh, it's a keeper. Noah.
And
Noah's in. Touchdown number 2. Second rushing touchdown for Noah Carpenter. Leavitt Hornets up 20-0.
With the extra point pending.
Kick the extra
20-0,
point.
5.5 minutes to go, but this doesn't feel like a game that's over either.
We kick the extra point, we go for 2.
Well, they blocked one of the kicks.
I was going to
Yeah.
say
I
that's.
feel like they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, looks like they
I
are
do think
lining
if
up.
you're Lawrence, though, and you want to stay in this game, the next possession, you definitely don't want to go into halftime down 20-0.
But here's the thing: what have they really done wrong on offense except for the turnovers? Like they've been running
Right.
the ball pretty well. Oh! Just outside the reach of Will Keach. Well defended by the Lawrence Bulldogs.
So that 2-point conversion, no good. Lawrence with the nice defense there. But
again,
up 20-0.
As far as the Lawrence offense, like they've been making some good plays. They haven't had to punt yet. They've been driving down the field.
Right.
They've been making good blocks. Running back's been running hard. Quarterback's been making some good passes. But
But if you're Lawrence in this possession, you need those good plays to turn into points. Because you're at
Absolutely.
Leavitt, you're down 20-0. You know, if they come down and score, you go into half down, you'd still be down a couple scores, but knowing you've driven on Leavitt.
2 scores is the most dangerous lead.
Yes, that is what they say.
No, that is actually a saying, though.
No, I know it is.
Oh, okay.
I know it is. Because one, you know that.
Well, usually the actual one.
Yeah.
Usually it's 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in hockey.
Yes,
because
exactly.
like you get complacent, you get comfortable when you're up by 2. So then it automatically goes 2-1, and then you're up 1, and then, anything could happen.
Right. I'm not positive it translates to football, but I'm not positive it doesn't. So, I mean...
But again, I would not say this is a one-sided game whatsoever. The score does not necessarily reflect what's been going on the field.
5 minutes to go in this first half. I guess one positive thing is Leavitt will have the ball to start the second half. Nice kick by Noah, handled by number 9. Finds a seam. Ooh, nice tackle. Brought down by number 22.
And this is a big drive for Lawrence to start.
Yeah, Lawrence definitely is going to want to get something going here with 5 minutes to go in this first half. Hand off to number 32.
That's a big carry.
Tough run.
Met by Bo Mayo, but kind of bounces off him and gets a couple more yards. Don't see that happen very often. Some good hard running by Lawrence. Another run by number 32. Met again by a group of Hornets.
Slowed down by, looks like Braxton Rowe and Colton Taylor before getting met by some more Hornets.
That was good for a first down. Stays in bounds. Clock continues to run down to 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
First down. The ball mark at the 39.
Once again, getting a lot of work tonight, number 32. Higgins takes the ball, met by a big group of Hornets, stood up though, progress stopped, whistle blown.
Carter Higgins on the...
Got about half the way he needs to, though. 2nd and 5.
39 Nash Angstrom taking the tackle for
Nash Angstrom with the tackle.
2nd and 6.
The run up the middle, good for a couple yards.
Littlefield on the carry.
It's going to set up a 3rd and maybe 1. We definitely have to guess on it. We're making our own guesses on the down and distance. Well,
It's like
the
3rd and
down,
about a foot from here.
very close.
I would bet this ball's going to number 32, and it does. Oh, and he's met quickly. Falls forward, might have been enough for the first down,
Chain
and
gang
they
out
are
and
moving.
Chewing up about 2 minutes of clock since they started this drive. One of the issues, even though they haven't really had any negative yardage plays, aside from penalties and turnovers, one of the problems with is even though they're being super effective in gaining those positive yards,
No big plays, huh?
As number 14 takes it up the middle, hit right away, brought down, not a big gain on that play.
the drawback is that when you're down, it's good when you're up, like when you're winning and it's
Sure.
a close game because then you can chew up the clock and it gives the other team
Right.
less time to make it up. But when you're down 20-0, it's really hard to get out of that hole when you're only getting 4 or 5 yards of play. It's obviously good in terms of clock management and not like losing the ball, but digging yourself out of a 20-0 hole, it's going to be hard.
Quick handoff to number 32. Met in the backfield, stood up, whistle blows.
Well, and also when you've had problems with turnovers, when it takes 12, 14 plays to go
Yeah.
down the field, that's a lot more.
And then you don't
chances.
get anything out of it.
I think that's your point.
Yeah. Well, and there's a lot more chances for turnover.
I think the time of possession definitely is in Lawrence's favor for this
Yeah.
first half,
Yeah.
which
What do
is
you have?
which has kept the Leavitt defense on the field longer than they usually are.
Oh, yeah.
But nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. So, and this might be a pass or a quarterback
just
keeper
keep it.
driven out of bounds.
Lieutenant Michael Campbell on the quarterback keeper.
Not enough for a first down.
Number 27 Braxton Rowe.
Braxton Rowe on the tackle.
One of the captains for the Hornets. This is another. It's third or fourth.
Cameron's running second short.
I can't see the down marker from
Less
here.
than a yard for the Bulldogs.
Fourth and less than a yard for Lawrence. I'm going to zoom right in on 32 because I'm going to pretty much guarantee the ball's going his way.
Oh, 14.
Nice play calling there, enough to move the chains. It is.
Number 14, Brayden Littlefield on the carry.
Now that does stop the clock when they move the chains, but as soon as they're set. Oh, actually, it looks like we got somebody.
Do have
there
a
might
player
be
down on the field for Lawrence.
Which obviously stops the clock as well.
Looks like he's doing okay, up on his feet. Good to see. Looks like he's doing all right.
Yeah, always good to see when you can see an injured player exiting the field on their own power.
Caroline Labrie has requested a montage video of Marlene Aguilar disavowing Lawrence and pledging loyalty to the Leavitt Hornets.
One of those.
Our producer's actually watching the other broadcast right now, noticing that they have the score on the screen and commercials. But don't turn away from us.
Oh, and sponsors.
Sponsors.
Actual sponsors.
Why would you want to watch a show with commercials? As Lawrence drops
All
back
right,
to pass.
quarterback back. Looks like he's going to keep it. Oh, hit hard and brought down. Clock still ticking. We're at a minute 38 to go in this first half.
Brought down by number.
Minute and a half and counting.
Yeah, Lawrence having to hurry up here. They got to get some plays off if they're going to get some points on the board before halftime.
Not sure where they stand on timeouts.
Number 32,
That's
met
gonna-
by Bo Mayo and taken down.
I think he got the first, though. Oh, the chicken gang's not moving yet. Now we're down to a minute 7.
Lieutenant Colton Taylor on the stop.
And Lawrence calls a timeout.
Timeout, 1 minute to go.
Marlene says that she was only a Bulldog for 4 years. She's been a Hornet for 33.
Ooh, shout out Aguilar.
Who's longer, Marlene, you or Rick Lent? I think those are. I'm not sure who's got the. I think maybe Rick,
Maybe.
but they're.
Neck and
I
neck.
think that's it right there.
Yeah.
That's your.
I'm going to shout out Julia Groover, who was Williamson's French Student of the Month.
Oh! Congratulations.
Shout out
Julia.
Congratulations, Julia.
And that's not. What do they call it when you just like talk about your own family?
I mean, nepotism is
Pride?
nice.
Nepotism.
Pride? I think it's pride.
No. I said you would call out for anyone who's a French student.
Oh,
of the month, right?
absolutely.
Like, obviously.
Absolutely.
It's just coincidentally.
Coincidentally, it's my
Do you know who
daughter.
the French student of the month was last month, Chip?
It's only September. Well, I don't.
Yeah, so August. You were there. Do you know who the Spanish student of the quarter is or month?
I was not on that email.
Interesting, Chip. People are just asking questions.
I was not on that email.
All right, here we go.
Quick handoff to number 32.
That's gonna.
Brought down, but I do see a flag.
On the carry.
Chain gang hesitated to move. They're waiting.
Number 53, Jason Negley.
Jason
Jason
Egley with
Egley,
the tackle.
There is a flag on the play.
That looks like a face mask against Leavitt.
Leavitt.
That'll be good for a first down.
Rick has been here longer, and Marlene said that you made her laugh out loud. Parkin, so congrats.
Glad to hear it.
All right,
All right, first down for Lawrence.
less than a minute. Clock ticking.
Oh, high snap. Quarterback throws.
Out of bounds.
Ball goes out of bounds, incomplete. 49 seconds to go in this first half. Clock stops with that incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
Lots of switches on defense here for Leavitt. Sawyer Hathaway back in.
One of the big advantages of the Leavitt team in general, and which has kind of been one of the historic staples of the team, is the wide variety of talent and ability at all positions, and ability to switch people out and have different
So you might say their depth.
That is what I would say.
That carry doesn't go far.
But depth, but also in terms of just different positions. So it's not having like the first, second, third string defensive tackle, but in terms of like Noah Carpenter, 2 rushing touchdowns, Sawyer Hathaway, Nick Morin, like a lot of different.
A lot of weapons.
Oh, looks like we're going to have a throw here.
Oh,
great catch by number 26.
That was a good catch.
That was a great
That was a one-handed catch, a great move to dodge a tackle, and he gets into the end zone.
26 maybe?
26.
Tate Scott,
Great catch.
senior running back. And there it is.
Just
26.
like that. 2 scores. Feeling
Most
dangerous.
lead in hockey. Not 14 points, because in hockey that would be.
Looks like they are going to kick. Kick is up.
And it is good.
And it is
Kick is good.
Tip, I didn't switch to your camera, and you had it zoomed right for the kick. That was my fault. So I wasted your great camera shot of that kick.
27, 21 seconds to go here in this first half. Leavitt's got one more chance to get the ball. Do you play it safe and get to halftime, or do you take a shot here? What do you think, Will?
Do you wait and see what the kickoff return is, maybe?
See, this is a staple of the. I say old school as if it wasn't 3 years ago, but the New England Patriots trying to double dip by getting the position at the end of the half and at the start of the second half. So you're able to get 2 scores, obviously, if you end up being successful. So
I would love to see Nick Morin night continue.
21 seconds,
See a big
no
pass to
Carpenter,
Nick Morin.
drop back. You got Sawyer Hathaway, Brett Coburn, Nick Morin. Just running.
You got options, right?
You got options. Depth, one might say. And those are just the tall guys. Then you put in, if you put
you put in Dayton?
Will Keach, Dayton,
Yeah.
Maddox Demers, just run verticals all the way down.
Can you run 6 wide receivers? Is that a
I have no
set?
idea.
I think part of it comes down to what happens on this, though. If we're deep in our own end.
Looks like number 40 going to kick off for the Bulldogs. I got to zoom in on him right now.
Yeah. All right, there we go. I've switched to your camera.
Oh, a little squib kick on the ground. Leavitt dives on it.
Took about a second. 20.4 seconds to go.
Now this is enough time where you don't need to go right for the Hail Mary end zone. This is where you want to like play some.
Leavitt still with a timeout, I believe.
Has a timeout.
Have the sidelines. Let's
Going
see
for
what
the
they
out
do
of
here.
bounds. See if they can get some 20, 30-yard plays without needing to bomb it all the way down at the end.
Noah back for the pass. Ball in the air. Sawyer gets it, brought down immediately. That's going to be a timeout, I'd imagine. 13.7 to go on the clock.
No gain there. Now I wonder if you do just go like
13 seconds. That's enough.
Well,
That's enough for
timeout. You're not
squeaking
gonna
in
call
2
timeout
plays.
just
Right,
take a
you're not
knee,
gonna call
are
timeout, I
you?
guess. Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right.
Have to be very well run to get 2 plays in. Likely this is going to be the last play of the half. If that was the last timeout, I haven't really been keeping
Yeah, I
track
don't
of
actually know how
timeouts.
many
But
timeouts they have.
also good opportunity for some trick plays, hook and ladders, backwards passes, things of that nature.
Mike Hathaway has been known to call a trick play or 2. You just got to make sure you don't have some sort of like turnover that gets returned for a score, though. Like whatever your trick play is, you got to make sure it's not anything that could backfire.
See Sawyer Hathaway lined up on the left, Nick Morin on the right, Will Keach in the slot. Noah back to pass. He's going to run with it. He has an open field,
Looking for the sideline.
and he gets the sideline with 5 seconds to go. That's enough to move the chains.
On the carry. He steps out of bounds.
Good awareness by Noah.
With the ball at the 50-yard line, it seems like this is going to be a throw to the end zone to see what happens. Let's get get a jump ball going and see if we come down with it.
Lawrence looks like they're going to have just 3 guys on the line.
Yeah, probably going to back everybody up here.
The old prevent defense, you know what it does? Prevents you from winning. Except it's probably going to work on this play, but
Noah back. Let's see if he gets one up in the air. He does.
Sawyer Hathaway.
Sawyer Hathaway. Oh, there comes Sawyer Hathaway. Sawyer Hathaway with a touchdown. What a fantastic way to end this first half.
wow. He ripped that away from the Bulldogs defender.
Wow. Sawyer Hathaway with a big catch to end this half. Hornets go up 26-7.
Sawyer Hathaway and Nick Moore making a habit of reaching over the defenders and ripping it out.
Both of them very tall.
Demoralizing.
Long
play,
arms.
You're Lawrence. You just ran that 5.5 minutes, got your score, felt good, and then boom, taken away.
Leavitt looks like they are going to go for 2 here. Quick pass. Quick catch by Brett Wilburn. Leavitt with a quick 8 points in the last 5 seconds of this first half to go up 28-7.
Second most dangerous lead in football, 3 scores.
28-7 is a dangerous score.
Marlene's asked for a replay, and Marlene, I can give you that replay. You just drag back the video.
Drag back your YouTube bar.
Drag back the YouTube. I think we actually can do replays, but I don't know how to do it. So. And
I would say that final play was run to perfection. That's probably exactly what Coach Hath hoped would happen. With the big catch down the sideline for the touchdown.
now I have to say, Chip, I think you should know that I think you're going to be the only camera, because I'm pretty sure the coach that was running the camera in there is not going to be running the camera at halftime.
Okay, so my Zoom skills need to be on
So your
point.
Zoom skills need to be on point. Like, look at all these little kids running on the field. Do we?
We got the blue team.
Look at
got
the orange team.
Oh,
The
look
orange
at
team is
those.
running. I like this.
Yes.
Fast colors.
Number 7, number 8, neck and neck.
It looks like we got green versus black over here. Can we get some zooms on some of the dads setting up? That's as much as the little kids are great. I really enjoy watching and moms. They're getting them set on the on this side of the field. How old are these kids? Black versus green. Oh, the game is underway.
Oh, the game is off.
Kind of looks
Look at
like
this little guy go.
He looks like Barry Foster.
Can't be
without
stopped.
Oh,
Got the flag.
tackle by Green. This game
All right, line him up, line him up.
The other team's still getting set. After this play, maybe we can switch to the other end.
Yes.
Dads are getting them ready.
What are they in a nickel defense here?
That kid who had the
Other side of
tackle-
the field, blue team looks like they're running in the end zone.
Oh, we got a touchdown. All right, we'll switch to that
Here
one.
we go, another run. Fake.
Bootleg.
Oh no!
He's going
Switching
back.
directions.
This is a great play.
Oh no! Got the flag.
Tackle. All right, let's get a play down in the
Fancy footwork there.
That was an awesome play.
I'm going to go down to the other side of the field here. We got blue and orange.
Now, I don't know if we can find number 1, Daniel Soroy. I don't see it number 1. He is on the blue team.
A bit hard to distinguish some of the numbers on the
Kind of
color.
see the numbers on here. Oh, I think I see him with the green hat. And that game's underway. Oh, Chip, you missed. You get the ball? There. Actually, I don't know what seems. There's a lot of trickery happening there.
Looks like there's some actual
looks like
tackling.
there's
I know they're actually
Tackling.
tackling.
Forget that there are flags as.
Not really. We can call it violent
I
tackling.
respect just giving up on the flag part and just going for the tackle, right?
Keep in mind, these are some possibly
Future.
future Hornets
Future
that
Hornets.
we have out here.
Yeah.
So this
I
is
wonder
a
if
good
current
look.
Hornets.
All right, coming back to the green and black team here. Let's
Oh,
see
I can
what they can
guarantee
do.
that some of the
They
current
got-
Hornets were
oh,
out
look
there
at
at
this
one point.
double handoff, and he's off and running.
Oh,
he's got
well
a blocker.
blocked.
Oh, they went for
No,
they didn't
still no
get it.
flag.
He's
Flag. Good pull there. Good pull.
Looks like might have stopped
There's
early.
a play going on down there.
There's a lot happening.
There's a lot running.
Oh, look at it. Look, I think he's going to go to the sideline.
Oh,
the
look at
sideline. Oh, another cutback. And he's tackled.
tackled him into the end zone.
No pads, full tackle.
You actually can see it really well.
All right, back to the green and black here. We're right above them here in the scissor lift. And the handoff.
We're going the wrong way. The wrong way.
Oh, there it comes. Oh, no. Flag. That is a 20-yard sack right there.
Still running. Refusing to give up on the play.
End zone. He
I
spells
just
end
that
zone.
same place sometimes in Madden. I just keep going back and
See if you can make them.
All right, down to the blue and orange. Let's see what's happening.
I'm really watching it on the computer here. Scramble orange hat. He is
Orange hat is running.
He's got a crowd behind him.
Tackled about 30 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, we'll come back to green and black here.
That's the I formation.
We got a double handoff.
Oh, and every time it's the trick.
Again? I think he's in the end zone.
That's good. Touchdown.
Do the Peewee kids get the horn too? Or?
Do we have it?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I was hoping for a touchdown dance there. I thought maybe he had one in his repertoire, but
they're backing up.
I'm going down to the far end of the field here.
Blue and orange. Blue's in motion. We got a blue guy running. Pursue.
Got the flag.
Down by orange.
Oh, and here they come.
Here we go, the black team. Every time
got a little hoodie on. That's a good move.
A lot of misdirection by the black team.
Yes. Stutter step. And he's in.
Points to the crowd.
Is that like a little wink to the crowd with a thumbs up?
And what do we got on the other side? Is there a play? There's a play going on down there.
Oh, green
I think that's Daniel Seroy.
Daniel Seroy? They got it.
Quite get in.
Couldn't quite get in.
I'm guessing this is coached up, but I do really appreciate the kid who pulls the flag, holding it straight up in the air to show that they did in fact make
we got another run here.
Oh, here we go.
He might have the corner.
Oh, he's got it.
He might have it.
He's got it.
Yes.
Good stiff arm.
He dives in.
Checks to make sure his flag is still there. Nice play. We'll go down to the far end. Let's see what's happening with blue and orange.
Action. I don't know why you would. This is clearly better than high school football. There's just a touchdown all the time.
The real question is shots by E. Shields picking up any of this content to be dropped at some point next week?
Play in action. Rolling out.
Oh, he's going backwards.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
Oh, he's at the 50.
Serpentine.
Can't catch him.
He's coming back. And his flag is taken. Oh, it looks like green team's going on offense down on this side now. Black's gonna have to go back.
We're gonna come back to green and black. See what's going down here.
Green.
Little hike.
I like to get the double handoff.
Double handoff. Oh, we're going wide. Going wide. Oh no! No!
Oh, but he's got him. Oh, he's still on his feet, and he's got some space to run.
Oh, good blocking too.
Oh yes.
Nice cut back. And he's in.
In for the touchdown. In for the touchdown.
Nice little run there by number 11. I think that's his number.
And then what do we got on the other side? Blue team's still on offense. They have not yet switched. Ball out.
Oh, coming back.
Orange.
Wrong direction. Oh, diving flag grab right there.
Body's just flying. Green, I like this kid in the green on the line. I don't know if you caught that. Just swinging his arms back and forth before the ball is hiked.
Ball is hiked.
Got to get warmed up.
Yep.
Double handoff. Here we go.
He's getting coached up there by.
He sees a lane. He sees a lane.
He's feeling
it.
There it is.
Number 7 with some
producer Jen,
sweet
do you know the
feet.
score in this game? Have you tracked this?
No, I'm sorry. I just looked in the chat though to see if anybody had anything to say. Numbers
These kids legitimately pretty quick out here.
No, it's fun to watch.
Number 7 had some vision there. He saw the cutback, took it right to the house.
The green team's taken a couple of plays where they've cut back and run through the field.
All right, we'll go down to the orange team again. Looks like orange might get the ball now.
Okay, good.
Coach is physically picking up children
Always
and
my
putting them in the
favorite
right
part
place.
of the little kid football is when you see the dad just placing the kid where he's supposed to be.
And there's a
All
run.
right. Number 4 for Orange. Oh, he cuts back. And through the seam.
Could he do it?
Oh, he is in.
He's in. Nice show. Oh, we got another one here.
Green going in the end zone.
Green again. Woo, number 2. Number 2 is hitting the gritty.
Did he?
I wasn't going to acknowledge that. The gritty is the worst.
I don't know. We still have 11 minutes of halftime, but I'm not sure how long these games go.
I'm already tired from calling the halftime.
I feel like these kids must be exhausted.
Well, I was listen. This is nonstop action. I was wondering if at any point they were going to switch and like orange was going to go green, blue was going to go against black, but it looks like they're just sticking with the games that they're playing.
We'll see. What are we on for a play here? Orange is being kind of lined up. Green's getting close to go.
Here we go. Ball's hand off.
Oh, big run up the middle.
Big run up the middle.
Not going down either.
Ball's out.
You don't see a lot of ISOs up the middle in flag football, but if you're gonna give it to one, you give it to the no-numbered kid apparently right there.
He was ready to go right through that hole.
And going down, looks like orange is going to break loose for another touchdown. Nice run down there.
All right, what do we got up now?
And here's the handoff. Go, 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 they're yelling.
I like the guys, the coaches out there. I think those might be.
Fumble.
Oh, ball's out.
Oh, ball again.
Recovered by Green. Looks like he's just standing there.
I like the.
Has not been down by contact.
I think he's going to go in.
Yes,
he does. He's going
all
through the
the way
end zone. Nice run.
The kids also very enthusiastically run back to their spots. Meanwhile, on the other side, Orange getting set up.
I think I saw a dad just get tackled by mistake there.
Blue on defense, Orange on offense. Orange getting ready to hike it. I wish they passed, but I guess that's probably not going to go that well. Oh, Levin's out running. Scrambling. Oh, he evades a tackle up close.
He gets through.
And
He's in. Touchdown. Number 11 in the orange. Oh, and here's another one this way.
Oh, into a pile.
Just a little fella.
They're getting set. 28-7. If you're Lawrence, that last play is to be so deflating. And if you're the Hornets, you fire it up, you get the ball.
Honestly, and that is the problem, is there's a lot of deflating plays that have been happening for the Bulldogs the whole time. Like, again, they drive down, they're on, it was what, the 1 yard line, and then they had
a fumble.
They had an interception when they were on, like, the 10-yard line.
I mean, the fumble to start the game on the kickoff.
Fumble to start the game. Like,
I mean,
right,
that
takes the wind out of their sails immediately.
So quickly, right.
Right. It's so, in a weird way, too, like, as far as just controlling the line of scrimmage and your average play,
if you look
this
at
is not a 28-7 game.
No, if you look at the yards for each team, if you look at the time of possession for each team, if you look at just all of the statistics except for turnovers and points, like, I would say, I don't have the numbers in front of me. To be honest, I'd probably give it to the Bulldogs and just the amount of yardage that they have. But, again, they just
keep just
giving up the ball and the Hornets just keep capitalizing.
And I will say is opportunistic has described the Hornets for a lot of this year.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of these games, whether versus Lewiston, Wells, like we just get
Portland.
big plays.
Yeah.
Portland,
Yeah.
big plays early. Yeah, Portland, like their defense kept playing really good, and then we'd come up with some trick play to get another first down, another first down.
Right.
And people will say, some of the naysayers will say that they're lucky, like getting some fumbles, getting some, but a lot of these are not just like coincidental. Like a lot of these fumbles are because well-placed hits by the defensive players.
Or that,
like
that interception is a tipped ball. That
interception,
you know,
a well-kicked ball. Like all these things. Like these are not just lucky turnovers. These are well-designed, like.
Well, and you also look at that one. If Noah doesn't hustle out of bounds,
nice job by the Peewees.
and
They're coming off
he
the
tried to
field.
gain yards instead.
Right.
It's halftime, and we never even see Sawyer have a chance to get that.
Or if he just bombs one into the end zone, he's like, this is going to be the last play, so I just got to throw it up and hope that something happens. Having the game clock awareness to, again, like you said, find that sideline and then find Sawyer after that.
Execution,
good coaching.
I would say certainly, though, if Leavitt comes out at the start of the second half, scores a touchdown, goes up 35-7. That's going to be that's a tough hill to climb at that point.
Jen Gruber.
Jen
does not have a headset. What I will say is, as you were talking, Chip, she was strongly agreeing with everything. Like she's like, oh yeah.
She's a pretty big football wife.
She knows.
Expressive.
I know, you're right. I agree.
I was sincere. I could see her face. She was following. We don't have a fourth headset. Now, Jen, do we want to reshuffle where we're standing so that you can do the camera switching?
No, that's stressful. I don't think.
Oh, switching cameras is too stressful.
Well,
all right.
there were comments about, people like the angle from.
Well, I think that was just because of the zooming.
I think you're right. I think the zooming.
When now, Chip, I gotta tell you, that second quarter, your zooming on point. Like it is. I was using that camera a lot.
I don't know. I was too stressed out to make the decision about when to push the button. I needed to get clearance from you.
Oh, you don't need
clearance. That's not very producery.
Well, I mean,
I was just watching the chat and putting the score in the chat.
All right.
And I almost put the score 20-7. And I waited because I'm like, you know what? There's 5 seconds left. I'm gonna wait.
Oh,
really good.
Wait, I don't know if you should be standing closer to Chip's thing so we can hear you say that.
She says I'm too loud, so I think it's picking
I don't know
up
if the
pretty
fans
well.
can hear.
It fixed it when
can hear Jim.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think we fixed yours. You're good.
All right.
You were right. You knew with 5 seconds left that the Hornets were going to score and did not adjust that score.
That would have been a great moment for a stadium horn at the end of the half.
Vuvuzela, yes. The Vuvuzela horns. One of them even says Mr. Buzz Media. I was really excited when I got the video.
I know.
But they're not
We're
here.
gonna go get them.
No.
And get warm.
If you got them, we couldn't go down and get them anyway because I think once this...
Yeah, I don't have any faith that we can go down and get back up.
This is a one-way ride for us.
Long halftime. Right? Am I right?
It seems long.
Seems like a long
Feels
halftime.
long. Well, without a float parade going on during halftime, there's less to. Well, but also there was games in the middle.
I think I just watched 20 touchdown runs, and it's still 4 minutes until the second half.
I think I'm losing my voice. So many touchdown calls.
Yeah, there's a lot of bicycle horn. Julia Gruber says, "Go Chip." So I think that's just she's returning because you shouted her out.
I was gonna say, is this also nepotism?
Now Chip's like the cameraman of the quarter, of the month.
Hornets look like they're making way back out through the fence.
No, let's get the
cameraman of the quarter, missing it.
And they're at rehearsal.
Here they go.
Leavitt back onto the field after halftime.
If the Hornets march down and score, then I'm just going to be thinking, is it a 35-point lead for a running clock? I'm going to switch from it's a close game to...
Well, that's the thing. As close as it feels and as close as it kind of is, we are a couple scores away from it being a running clock in the fourth quarter.
Right.
So
it could go either way. Oh, can we get the camera on Elliott right now? You zoom on Elliott.
What is this? The documentary behind the documentary?
Elliott.
Shots by Shields happening right now, right?
If you have not followed him on Instagram, he comes out with a video every week.
Not just football, all Leavitt sports.
Yes.
He had a field hockey hype video. I believe there's some soccer stuff in the making.
Elliott, like, he is the sports documentary head of Buzz Media. It's like basically like the 30 for 30 of Buzz Media is Elliott Shields right there.
The Spike Lee of Turner, Maine.
Here comes Lawrence on the field. Minute 44 to go at the end of this halftime.
So, minute to go. But on the other hand, for the Hornets, things look really good. What you have to avoid is mistakes. I guess we haven't really worried about mistakes. You don't really want that in your head.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not like you want to tell guys don't fumble, but
Leavitt really has not had any turnovers this game, and
few penalties, but even that's just a natural part of the game. Like it's very difficult to go an entire game without committing any kind of penalty. So just keeping that to a minimum is going to be.
Well, we've definitely cleaned up the penalties from the first couple weeks. A lot less now than there were the first week or two. There was a lot.
Right.
I think that probably happens every year.
A lot of first-time varsity players, so that'll just naturally happen. Even if it is a lot of returning seniors, a lot of returning starters, that's just kind of shaking off the cobwebs.
Seems like every
kind of
time we ask Coach Hathaway about penalties, he always seems to say that's a Coach Gray problem.
I noticed it's a lot of holding in the first couple of games of the year. It seems like every year, but this year, the linemen kind of figuring out what they can do and what they can't.
Yeah, that's again, like in terms of like where you can block, just getting accustomed to the speed. I think the speed of it is what the difference is, because the difference in the speed of a JV game as opposed to a varsity game, you can get to someone a little quicker because the defense is a little bit slower.
So you're holding because you're late to the spot.
You're late to the spot because you're not necessarily accustomed to the speed of the defense, but then as the year goes on, you kind of figure out, like, this is the angle I need to take. This is the pursuit route. Like, this is how wide I need to get my foot so I can get my chest in front of the player. So then there's a lot less, like, kind of leaning and reaching and just having to grab out of desperation.
So would you say holding is almost, I mean, and I don't know anything about this, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like the speed is almost more important than strength. As far as it's not being where you need to be at the right time, and that's why you're holding.
Usually, yeah, because if like, especially like on those jet plays, on those stretch plays where you're like reaching off to the side, it doesn't really matter how strong you are. If the guy is a step or two in front of you, if you can't catch him, there's nothing you can do about that. So getting your feet in the right place, getting your hands in the right place, those are the things that are going to make a successful block, and those are also, if done incorrectly or just a beat too slow, could possibly lead to a hold.
All right, we are back to start the second half. Lawrence will be kicking off to Leavitt. We have Will Keach and Dayton Calder back deep for the Hornets.
Both dangerous weapons.
Ball is going to go to Will Keach.
Oh, big stiff arm.
Boy, kind of trucked him there. Up to about the 30, and that's where Leavitt will start.
The ball comes out to the 31. First down and Hornets.
The Hornets have not run as effectively today as they have other games. I mean, they've obviously been marching up and scoring, but we haven't seen, I think Lawrence is just much better up the middle.
Hand off to Keach. Gets a couple yards. I do see a flag down on the play.
But yeah, having, and kind of as we've been talking about, like some of the other games, it's been, I don't want to say easy, but it's been like the boys can kind of run as much as they wanted. They could go up the field. They had like these big holes for some of the backs to run through.
against Lawrence.
That's a face mask on Lawrence, so that will move the ball up about 10 yards for the Hornets.
15-yard penalty.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a 15-yard penalty.
And an automatic first down.
But the defensive line of Lawrence is big, is athletic, is doing a pretty good job so far. So, yeah, the guys are having, I don't want to say a tough time, but it's just more challenging than maybe they've had in some of the previous games. A little more adjustments, a little more of a wake-up call.
Handoff to Max. No, I'm sorry. Noah Carpenter with the keeper. Busts through a couple tackles. Whistle is blown. Looks like the chain gang is going to move.
Well, they thought about it.
No, right? Looks like it's going to be about a yard to go.
Chip continued his perfect record of not predicting what the chain gang's about to do at any time.
Commanding on the stop.
It's really uncanny, Chip. Often.
Whatever I say, it's the opposite. So.
Gain of 9.
A gain of 9 on the play, so we're 2nd and 1. Will Keach in the backfield. No, looks like he's got a pass.
Oh, nice catch.
Good catch. Brett Coburn, looks like?
Sliding catch by Brett Coburn.
See for sure if Lawrence is trying to say it wasn't a catch, but
No, that was very clearly caught.
Carpenter's pass completed to number 2, Brett Coburn.
I don't know if that's enough for a first down. Oh, it
the
is!
chain gang is moving.
The down mark at the 29.
I'm going with the popular side swipe, 1980s camera transition that was complimented in the first half.
Max Demers in the backfield with Noah Carpenter. Will Keach in motion. Handoff to Keach. Oh, met immediately by number 32 from Lawrence. Nice defensive play there.
Will Keach. That's first by number 32, Parker Higgins. A loss on the play.
Parker Higgins, the big running back, was also the one with the tackle there. And lost about 5, maybe.
Looks like we're going to get a timeout. Coach wants to talk this over. Make sure we get the right play called.
So something else that happens a lot with the closer games is that there's a lot more adjustments at halftime. So a lot of people, you might realize that it's 35-0 at the half, but then third quarter it's only like 42-0, and they're like, well, if they were up to such a big lead in the first half, like why isn't that really translating to the third quarter? When you're doing so good and you're kind of dominating the other team, it's difficult to adjust because there's not really any adjustments to make. So all the adjustments are being made on the side of the losing team because they need to like figure something out. So that's why sometimes there's like closer third quarters after blowout first halves. What's nice about it being a closer game and having like actual competition and some difficult players and schemes to be going up against is it gives a lot of time and a lot of opportunities for adjustments by the coaching staff of both teams.
And I'm sure, even coming out of the half with a big lead, the Hornets had plenty of things they wanted to look to.
Exactly. Again, because even though it is a big lead, there was a lot of things that they can work on and improving.
Looks like we're going to get a pass here from Noah Carpenter. Ball's in the air.
Oh.
Caught by Sawyer Hathaway. That's touchdown number 2. And I would say exactly what Lawrence didn't want to happen happens.
No, March on the field and score. Parkin, I got a question for you.
Yep.
So, halftime adjustments. When you look at this now, it almost looks sometimes like the coaches are like a college or professional. Like, they've got the iPads. They're watching the plays as soon as it happens. Was that happening when you were playing?
No.
So that's a transition.
No, we didn't have. There was we had coaches up at the top of the press box and making adjustments that way. But that was more of just looking from a higher angle. We didn't have iPads. We didn't have screens. We didn't have anything to actually be watching. It was all just verbal coaching received from the coaches.
I didn't see what happened on that.
Failed 2-point conversion.
That was a failed 2-point conversion. Leavitt is up 34-7, 9:41 to go in this third quarter. So Leavitt gets the ball to start the second half, marches down the field, Caps it off with a great touchdown pass from Noah Carpenter to Sawyer Hathaway.
Yeah, so now to go back to what you were saying there, Parkin, like, now they've got huddle.
Oh, being able to like
iPads.
actually look
There's-
at some of these plays and like zoom in on the screen, being like, okay, when this person is here, like when number whatever goes in a certain position, like that is a significant improvement over just being like drawing stuff up on the board. And the other thing is it allows for sideline adjustments too, because you can see that real time feedback as opposed to
and the
just like
coaches are getting the camera from us and from
right,
the press box, so they can see way more than you'd be able to see from the side.
right. No, I remember at one point I was receiving some coaching on the sideline. I just had to put a headset on, and Jim Thies was just talking to me about stuff that I had
what
to
he could
do,
see.
as opposed to one of the other coaches on the sideline coming up with an iPad and like kind of showing the adjustments to be made.
Where's Noah kicking this one, guys?
Down the middle.
I say down the middle. You got a nice open spot.
Right to 43.
And I'm completely wrong. Angles it. Got a little bit of an open field. Caught and brought down at about the 40-yard line.
Nice tackle by 33, Keegan Rennie.
Nice.
Keegan Rennie had a great game couple games ago.
Keegan Rennie, that's a guy to watch out for. He's gonna make some damage.
Keegan's dad, Marcus, was one of the people taunting me about the scissor lift not working.
Well, let's hope Keegan's better at football than his father is at scissor lift operation.
he didn't know how to fix it, that's true.
Mark at the 36. First down and 10 Hornets.
All right, let's see what the Leavitt defense can do here. Wow, meets the running back right away. That's no gain. Quick second down.
Number 26, Kate Scott brought down by number 2, Rick Coburn. No gain on the play.
Brett with the tackle.
This is also a good test for some of the conditioning and endurance of the Leavitt starters, because they, for some of these games, are starting to get some breathers like midway through the third quarter. Some of the JV guys were playing, so some of these guys in a little bit longer than they're accustomed to.
Good run there. Good tackle by the Hornets.
Number 32,
Picked
Brother
up
Higgins on the
a
carry.
yard or I guess
Brought down by number 53, James
picked up a
Nichols.
couple, but
That'll bring up third down.
6.
Fourth down.
Jace Negley is my go-to checkout person at Hannaford and Lewiston.
Oh, really? How is his? Wait, does he run the checkout or is he doing the bagging?
I think I've seen him do both.
Both.
Yeah,
Dual threat.
dual threat.
Makes sense.
That looks like it might be a false start.
On the play.
If it is, that would back Lawrence up by 5 yards. And it does appear that's what happened.
Let's move it on the line. A 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
The score has not been updated. Wyatt, I feel like our producer will be up. I mean, Wyatt asked, but it's not only my job to give you the score. I think that's our producer Jen Goober's job.
We're gonna
34-7, everybody.
Third down and a long 9 here. Back to pass. Quick pass to number 87. Taken down right away.
Nice open field tackle by 6, Noah Carpenter.
That will bring up fourth down. This deep in their own half, I don't believe Lawrence is going to try to go for the fourth here.
We have talked about Carpenter, obviously his quarterback, and then his great job kicking, but he makes some great plays on defense too.
He's a hard-hitting kid.
Yep,
Is this the first punt by Lawrence?
I think so.
I think first punt, only second punt of the game, I believe, too. So
Will Keach back for the Hornets. He will not get a chance to return that. Going out of bounds. Oh, takes
no.
a bounce.
good punt.
Still rolling. Down to inside the 10.
Looks like the 8-yard line. Nice punt by Lawrence Bulldogs.
That looked for sure like it was going out of bounds, and it kind of curved back in there. So a very deep start for the Hornets back on their own 8-yard line.
Our producer now has updated the score.
So you can now say that's
No, I can say
34-7?
it is 34-7. It says it in there. My producer's telling me the score is 34-7.
Quick handoff to Will Keach. Will Keach goes up the sideline.
Maddox Demers, number 34.
Oh, that was Max Demers.
On the carry.
I'm driving and they don't know where they are, so I'm trying to help them.
She's also, Jen is producing her children's driving directions
Producing the ride home.
while also producing this game.
Second down and 10.
All right, Nick Morin out wide. Also Sawyer Hathaway out wide. We have a second down play here. Noah looks like he's back to throw. Big throw.
Oh, Nick Morin.
Nick Morin had it in his hands for a
But
second.
you know what? The defender for Lawrence got his hand on the
He
ball.
did, yeah.
That was-
Solid
Yeah.
defense.
Yep.
Noah Glass from
Thought Nick Morin Knight was continuing there. Looked like that was going to be a nice
If he
game.
held on to that, he was going.
Yeah.
places.
third down and 10 Hornets.
Now we had a 3rd and 10.
Third down.
Man.
Leavitt, very deep here. Not,
be a very quick
not
possession.
typical starting this deep in their own territory. Have a shotgun with 3 wide receivers. And a Dayton Calder in motion. Ball is up.
Oh, good play by
And
Sawyer.
Sawyer actually kind of breaks up that interception. Very nice hands there.
That was a easy interception for 34, but Sawyer Hathaway making the good play on offense.
Kind of took it away from him.
That was
Yeah.
actually just as good of a play as the play
Absolutely.
he catches on, just blocking that from being picked.
Sawyer Hathaway, as much as he's an athletic talent, his intellect as a
Yeah.
football player is really
And we have a
very
flag.
impressive. Might be too many men.
Flag on the play.
12 men on the field, looks like.
12 men on the field.
And
That's
that
kind of maybe half the distance of the goal. Really doesn't back us up that much.
Right.
Something to watch out for is a
Ball on
high
his face,
snap
though.
to stick
Noah
out
does
the
not have
back,
a
though.
lot of room to work with in the back of this end zone, though, when the snap happens. So.
Back up long snapper.
Luckily, though, Noah can get off a kick without a lot of space.
Kick is up.
We have some specific information in the chat.
Oh. Big hit, 31, Will Keach.
It was a big hit. There's a flag, which I don't.
Well,
Can you even peel a peach?
Will Keach loves peaches, but peels them first. I didn't even know you could peel a peach. Also, Keach and peach, that's a little bit too much. Keach's peaches.
Keach's peaches.
Still waiting to see what the call was on that flag.
The ball will be marked.
Great. That was a big stand by the Lawrence defense.
Looks like that was a penalty on Leavitt as they moved the ball up.
Short field for the Bulldogs, so this should really play into kind of their strengths, not needing to drive super long down the field.
The penalty is on Lawrence.
Might be a little confusion here by the refs.
It's
They're
either
kind of walking
Lawrence
backwards
or
now.
they're just changing where the ball is because it's
The ball will be back at the 36.
36-yard line.
Oh, it is on Lawrence.
Looks like the penalty is on Lawrence, so the ball is going backwards towards the 50. Never did catch the call.
Nope.
The ball will be marked
Up
at
to
the
the
43.
43-yard line to start. Oh, Lawrence is shifting people around.
Shift. Couple of receivers out for Lawrence. Quick handoff. Met right away by the Leavitt Hornets, taken down for a loss.
Number 26, Kate Scott. Left by number 53, James Negley in the backfield. tackle for a loss. Second down and 12. Ball marked at the 45.
Loss of a couple.
A couple of receivers out wide for Lawrence. Quick handoff.
Looks like
Oh! Number 32, tackled. Drags a couple of 11 players with him.
Met in the backfield, but
Picks up some positive yardage. About 5 on that play, maybe 6. It will be third down, though.
And you're right. Like by all rights, that should have been like a 2-yard loss.
Yes.
And then he just powered his way forward.
Once again, though, Lawrence chewing up clock, but not really getting anything for it. That's the
under 5 minutes here now in the third quarter.
Got some confusion on the Lawrence sideline. Looks like they might need to take a timeout, and they do.
Do you know who I bet's really cheering for the Hornets to score right now? The JV guys. They're ready to get in this game. And they're like, come on, varsity, let's get one more.
Something to keep an eye on. The extra point looked pretty good when they did get their touchdown, the Lawrence Bulldogs. And the kicker looks like he's warming up in the net on the sideline. So we might be getting a field goal if they don't get this third down conversion. I don't know how far he can kick it from, but
dude,
number 40 is taking quite a few warm-up kicks on the side.
If he goes for a long one, Chip, this is your moment to shine right on that camera.
I'm up for the challenge.
Right, we need.
I would love to see the ball come.
Straight camera Chip.
I'd actually like to see the ball go a little wide left, maybe right at us. That would be fantastic.
I would love to catch it. Souvenir.
No wind tonight, as you can tell by the flags.
So third down for the Bulldogs. I don't know what you call a pack of Bulldogs.
We're not doing this again.
Quick handoff. Met by number 34, Max Emerson, taken down. Great tackle in the open field by Maddox.
That is close. 4th and 1.
So that did center the ball.
I gotta imagine.
Kicker coming in.
No, I gotta imagine.
No, looks like they are going to go for 4th down.
This would also be an impressive kick if they were making it from this distance.
And there's a handoff. Looks like he got enough for the first down. Chain gang is moving. Not sure why the clock stopped on that play.
Chain gang moves.
Chain gang move, okay. There we go.
We're not ready for tips time yet. Remember what tips stands for, Chip? Once it's a 35-point lead.
Turnovers.
The clock only stops on turnovers.
Interceptions?
Nope. That'll be a turnover.
Big tackle there by number 53.
Is it turnovers or timeouts?
Oh, no, you're right. It is timeouts. Timeouts, injuries,
Penalties.
scores.
Yeah. I suppose turnovers should. No,
I guess not.
I guess maybe not.
It's not part of the tips.
Second down to 10. Lawrence on about the 30-yard line. Quick handoff. Oh, breaks away. Grabbed by the jersey and brought down. That was a good run for about 8 yards.
Dayton called it
by number 34.
A longer run.
Yep. Looking at a 3rd and 2.
It'll bring up a 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2. 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Leavitt up 34-7. Lawrence is driving. That will be short.
Not much. 4th and 1. They're gonna go for it again.
That'll bring up another 4th down.
2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
If the defense can stand them up right here, that would be a pretty big play. You have to imagine it's going to number 32.
You're not the only one, Chip.
Does not go to 32, but he does get enough for the first down. Nice run by number 14.
Chip, did you not get my Beatles reference there?
I missed it.
You said you imagined that's what he's going to do. I said you're not the only one. I was like, come on, nobody? I bet Jen might get that.
Chip's swaying back and forth, which is making this whole thing sway back and forth, and it's kind of freaking me out.
Jen's
So
a little,
I'm concentrating on just...
Oh, looks like we're going to have a pass here. No, taken down.
Number 2, Brett.
Huge sack by Brett Coburn.
Bring him back. Significant amount.
And number 7. Who's number 7?
Golden Taylor.
Golden Taylor in with the sack as well. I don't know if he gets a half a sack for that. Great play, though.
that was about a 14-yard loss, maybe. Second and 24, 25, something like that.
Ooh.
Coach Hathaway yelling out to watch the screen.
58 seconds to go. Clock is running in this third quarter.
Crowd is fired up.
Looks like heavy to the right side of the line.
Another run.
Big game, but they have...
Number 14, Bulls forward, gets about 10 or 12 of those yards back.
But that still sets up a third.
It does still set up a third down.
11.
Clock is still running. He was tackled inbounds. 22 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Regardless of the outcome of this game, I imagine a big coaching point next week is going to be pad level and finishing tackles because
Ball is up in the air, and it's intercepted by Colton Taylor. Colton Taylor with a big interception to end that drive. And Leavitt will take over with 6 seconds to go in this third quarter.
And if you're the quarterback from Lawrence, you knew that was a risky pass. But you kind of have, at this point in the game, you kind of have to throw it up, right?
Right. Yeah. You couldn't see, just throwing up, hoping something's going to happen.
Parker, what were you saying right before that?
I imagine a big emphasis on next week. Some of the coaching is going to be finishing plays, keeping a low pad level, because even they're making contact in the backfield. Like they're defeating blocks, they're getting past it, but they're just the relentless pushing of the running back is what's causing some of these fourth down conversions.
Quick handoff by Noah to Will Keach. Keach slips a little bit, goes down. That'll be the end of the third quarter.
You say slip and slide, slip and slide?
Oh, slide. Rest in peace, Coolio.
I know, I felt like they needed a Coolio reference at some point tonight. And that slide seemed to open the door.
34-7 at the end of 3.
If I had a chair to spin around backwards to talk, Dangerous Minds, I would have done that instead. But. Coolio.
I can't, no.
Huh?
By the light?
What? Jen has spotted something by the light there. Chip, can you get a camera on that? I don't know what it is.
Leave a bat.
Was it a bat?
All right.
Is this a hard time of year for bats because there's not as many bugs to eat? Maybe they're out by the lights picking off some moths and whatnot.
Do bats hibernate?
Yeah.
They're mammals. They can't. No.
Do they migrate?
No, what I just said is wrong. Mammals do.
I was going to say, I think.
Because bears, bats. I don't know. Maybe.
Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah.
Jeb, I don't know if you're going to get enough credit for that joke, but that was very funny.
All right, nice run there up the middle.
If we could get an answer, either in the chat or maybe our producer.
I'm sorry.
I feel like bats might.
If bats hibernate.
I feel like they might migrate to be
We have
honest.
a mole in the bottom of our school.
Well, that's not the
There's a
same thing,
bowl in
Jen.
Yeah,
Leeds.
so we had a staff meeting yesterday. I was trying to catch.
Where do you think bats migrate? Do you think they go to Mexico like the monarch butterflies? Or?
Transylvania, perhaps.
Do bats?
Third the yard.
Where do the main bats go in the winter?
Where do Maine bats
Florida.
vacation in the winter? High snap there. Noah's able to handle it. Run forward. Got some positive yardage,
Chain
and it was enough for a first down.
Noah Carpenter brought down by number 14, Braden Littlefield. For Carpenter's run to the Hornet, first down.
That is not what I typed in. Okay.
When you get an answer, make sure you talk close to a Chip's mic there so we can hear.
I think we have a lot of listeners that really want to know about bats, right?
I know that at this point we have
Noah takes a snap.
146 people watching.
Ball's going up in the air.
Completed.
And a great catch by Dayton Calder. Gets all the way up to the 40.
That's moving the chains.
Haven't heard much from Dayton offensively tonight, but that was a big play.
Gavin Wilson.
Felt like if he had just a little more separation, he would have been able to break that one.
But without breaking, this is kind of just a grind out, burn the clock drive right now you want late in the game.
First down for the Hornets. Couple wide receivers spread out on this formation. And a quick handoff. Number 31, Will Keach.
Got about 5.
He's brought down by number 28.
Trouble. Bats are in trouble.
Buckley's
They
like
like the bees?
hibernate and they migrate. I don't know. Like you
Society.
can't hibernate and migrate.
I mean, half and half, maybe. Maybe they go somewhere to migrate or to hibernate.
Second down.
Migrate.
Second down, 9 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. 34-7. Leavitt is up.
I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't really care about the Pats anymore.
I do. That only doubles down my interest.
Another high snap. Handled by Noah. Handoff to Maddox, but he's taken down right away in the backfield by the Lawrence Bulldogs. Good defense there.
34, Maddox Demers, brought down by number 32.
We do have a question in the chat if anybody gets a Chips chip or if that's just basketball. Who did you give a chip to the other day?
I gave a chip to Carolyn LeBrie for her outstanding field hockey commentary.
Field hockey.
That was during homecoming.
I don't think chips are really. We don't really have that as a football sponsor.
Not so much.
Good question though.
Although I did see Hunter on the field pregame, and I think he was the recipient of the first Chips chip last year.
All right, I know where they go.
Great tops this play.
Got a pass in the air.
Oh.
Right over the hand of Brett Colburn.
All right.
He was definitely open, just a little off the mark with the pass.
Looks like a penalty flag.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, not sure if it's on the offense or the defense.
They hibernate. Maine bats hibernate.
Maine bats do hibernate.
Hibernate.
There we go.
10-yard penalty.
So these bats we saw tonight are probably eating the last bugs of the year. It's going to be just about time to go.
It's like holding on the offense, putting the Hornets back 10 yards.
I like the three of us are discussing bats and parking.
Someone's got to keep this ship
What
straight.
actually happened in the play there.
Chris Gray has a nice maple sugar shack. That would be a nice place for bats to
If I was a
hibernate.
bat,
That's
it would-
where I would go.
If I was a bat. Third and very long here, like 20.
Got a man in motion.
Second, there's nobody there.
Oh, no! Great pass. Couldn't quite pull it in.
Pass is up to number 34, Maddox Demers. It falls incomplete
Looked like it was going to be short of the first down anyway, so
and brings up a fourth down for the Hornets.
Fourth down for the Hornets.
You got to go with that fake punt, or real punt. Is there a name for that play where it's always a potential fake punt? I don't know if this is
a rugby punt is what it's called. So when he runs off to the side,
yes.
because it's kind of a rugby-style punt, for those who have watched rugby before. So you take the snap, then you kind of run off to the side. thus giving the option, as you can see
And
here,
the option is to keep,
maybe to run.
Oh, penalty flag.
but I see a flag. I don't know that he got enough to get it anyway. Let's see what the flag was.
So it's
the
a
flag
rugby
is
style
holding
punt,
on
like,
Leavitt.
Is there a name for just, like I was talking to some of the guys, they send out a receiver, every punt is a potential fake punt. Like that play is not.
There was a penalty on the play. It was a hold against Leavitt. The penalty is declared.
This one, I imagine, is going to be a real punt. Being, oh, no.
No, they're just going to
Just
decline
accepting.
that.
So they declined the penalty. So Noah was just short of actually getting that first down, but the penalty.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's a term for that, but I know the run off to the side is called a rugby-style punt.
style punt.
And then, it looks like stacked to the right, so should be running that way.
Quick pitch to number 32.
cut back.
Nice cutback. Taken down.
Number 32, Parker Higgins on the carry.
Parker
Good
Higgins.
carry. Nine hard yards there.
8 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Still 34-7.
Again, not a lot of huge plays, not really any reverses, not any, like, this is just, like, again, they're stacked to the right, so the expectation would be they're just running to the right. They kind of know what's coming.
Quick handoff, number 14. 14 goes right up the middle, gets enough for the first down. He is stood up, but I think he definitely had enough to get the chains moving.
And the runs are sustainable, like they're able to continue just getting these chunk plays, but I don't see a way that they're going to be able to make up 27 points running the way that they're currently running.
Back at the 35, 37-10, Lawrence.
The handoff to Parker Higgins.
Number 5 with the tackle.
Number 32, Parker
6, Noah
Higgins on the
Carpenter.
carry.
Number 6, Noah Carpenter with a big tackle there. It's a big running back. Takes him down.
Carpenter in on the stop.
Oh, I was wrong. You're right.
Second down and 5.
Especially since we don't even have a number.
I was going to say, I don't know if there is a number 5
here,
on it.
but you're right. There is no number 5. Trick play by Noah.
Changing jerseys, the ultimate trick play.
Number 32, Parker Higgins.
Going to set
Number
up
2, Brett Coburn.
Coburn with the tackle. It's going to set up a 3rd and short. Clock is ticking away
Not
now.
good enough for a Bulldogs first down.
That was good enough for a first down, so
The ball back at the
But the clock
35.
is running. It did not stop in the
First
chain
down and
game.
10.
I think that might have actually been an oversight.
We'll look into that post-show.
quick handoff there, number 34.
Number 34, Gavin Wilson on the carry.
Taken down, pickup of about 4. Once again, clock just continues to run. We're down to 6 minutes left in this game.
A gain of 5. Second down and 5.
Oh, I did just get a text about bats hibernating as well.
Number 22 with a cut run.
My brother-in-law. Thank you, Peter.
Met by some Hornets. That's going to be just short of the first down.
See, and you say people don't care, Markin.
I didn't say people, I said me.
Oh, all right, that's fair.
Nice hit by Mason Twitchell on that play.
Yeah.
Zero nepotism involved whatsoever.
Parker Higgins in the backfield. Parker Higgins gets the ball. Cuts back.
Oh, wow. Oh,
that
cuts
came out of
over. And that will be a touchdown. Great change of direction there to get himself into the open field and is able to go in for the touchdown. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Looks like Lawrence is going to kick.
Yep.
I'm going to zoom in. Can I get the camera on this one?
Yep. It's on you. Let's go. No, you did not catch the ball. Chip. The kick is good, Chip. That kick to zoom in, immediately lost the ball.
That kick was good.
Calling your shot to just blow the way that just happened. Holy.
You were too zoomed, and it kick that just shot out of the camera window there.
I have no excuse. It's cold.
It is getting cold up
My
here.
my thumb slipped a little.
Not as cold as some of the games last year due to the lack of wind.
Yes.
Well, also
Which
just
also
later
makes-
in the season. Like,
Yes.
once we hit, like, October or November, like, these might
Well, I
be...
mean, we hit October in what?
Couple hours?
3 hours?
Yeah.
I think we're,
It's like, here's the thing. Like, do I put it in the chat yet that they scored? Because there's a little delay.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
no. Yeah, you can put it in the chat.
34-14, 5:03 remaining. Leavitt Hornets still up.
I got something else in the chat, but I'm waiting on it because, I don't want to interrupt the kickoff or anything. Chip, you think you got this kickoff? Let's switch to you for the...
I'd love a chance to redeem myself.
All right, let's see what you can do.
All right, number 40 to kick off for the Bulldogs.
Still on you, Chip.
Nice run. Oh!
Nice return there by the Hornets.
Big
Hayden
hit.
Turcotte getting the ball up to about the 45. 4:54 to go in this game. Leavitt keeping the starters in the game, it looks like.
It always seems a little bit of like the coaches kind of feel each other out on that, but I mean,
20 points, like,
is not
if
right.
you get, like, if they have one turnover for, like, if they get a pick six right here, that's a two, as we know, the most dangerous lead.
We're one
Two
score
score
away from the
lead.
most dangerous score.
Quick handoff. Nice run there. Will Keach pass. The
Hard
40.
running by Will Keach.
But all you really need now is a couple first downs. Clock running.
This is where, like I was saying with Lawrence earlier, when you have that lead and you're able to run and get, like, 3-4 yards of play and, like, get some of that running clock out, this is where it's an advantage to be able to run the ball.
It would be really tough to be losing to Lawrence because you know that they could just...
There's just nothing you could do because, like, you have, like, you know what, we got, like, 6 minutes left, like, let's try and get the ball back, whatever, and then 5 minutes later they still got the ball.
Noah Carpenter with the quarterback keeper. Cutzler, do you see a flag? That looks like it will be against Leavitt. I'm thinking that was a holding.
Now you know that you are a big fan of Leavitt Buzz Media Sports when you can list everyone who's ever gotten a chip. Caroline LeBrie said she's in an elite club with Mike Hathaway, Hunter, Caitlin McCoy, and herself. I don't know if she's missing anybody. Didn't you give Coburn one?
I believe I did give Brett Coburn. Yes,
Game of the year.
I think I
Coburn
did.
that one as well.
Looks like we got a quarterback change. 7 Colton Taylor coming in for number 6. Noah Carpenter.
Colton Taylor back a quarterback.
There, so 1st and 20.
Quick handoff. See if he can get around the corner. Oh, brought down.
Who was that on the carry?
31.
Number 12.
A short gain on the play.
12 is Aiden Turcotte. I didn't notice who was actually carrying the ball.
Yep. And 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. 2nd and 20, but even if we just run 2 more plays, you're going to be... Clock is ticking, slipping away. Just mixing song lyrics together, looking for something. Still disappointed you didn't get my Imagine comment.
I'm still looking for a bat.
It was a big
Number 33, Clingan ready with ball carrier.
Still trying to focus the camera on that extra point kick.
I'm still waiting for my vuvuzela. Sitting on the Groover table at home. Oh.
It's the most dangerous spot to leave a vuvuzela in sports, right there.
Keegan Rennie with the carry. Getting some varsity minutes. Shout out Keegan Rennie.
Keegan Rennie had a great game a couple games ago.
That was Lewiston?
I think it was against Lewiston, yeah.
Yes, we didn't know who he was because we forgot to roster that game.
Yes.
Somebody told us.
Colton Taylor back. Takes a snap. Quick handoff. That was quick tackle by Lawrence.
And now
4th down for the Hornets.
And about 19 for the Hornets.
I believe we are just on you as camera now, Chip.
Yeah.
We are at 1:24 to go in this game. 34-14. Leavitt is up.
No pressure, Chip, but you're the only camera, so at all times you need to be ready now. The other camera's gone.
Looks like as
you to be like,
as they're starting to pull the varsity guys out, looks like the coaches might be packing up the film equipment.
We're gonna run a play here for 4th down. I think we are.
there's the handoff. It's really
Good handoff.
Number 33, Keegan Rennie on the carry.
Nice run by Keegan.
That's first by number
I think that will be a turnover and downs. All the ball will go back to Lawrence.
54.5 seconds left.
Crazier things have happened.
Lawrence will take over on down.
I don't think so.
Actually, that would be pretty crazy.
So we rock at the 43.
How long do you think it takes somebody just to run 60 yards?
I would say if they just had Hail Mary right here, that could be done in 10 seconds.
Okay.
All right, so we're at 44.
Seconds, still down by 2 scores.
Then you got kickoff.
Onside kick.
Onside kick recovery.
It's another. Onside kick doesn't take long because the clock doesn't start till the kick. No, there.
Good run there by number 34. Looks like he busts through. They are going to catch him.
Looks like he might have pulled a hammy on that. Came up a little gimp.
41 seconds to go.
41 seconds to go.
Just saying, it would be pretty crazy.
That was a big run.
Now it's almost like you're cheering for Lawrence just to prove yourself right there, Parkin.
Takes Lawrence down to about the 5-yard line.
I took the over of this game, so.
Clock's ticking.
Another run. Caught.
Good
by
stop.
the Leavitt
by
Hornets.
Now
Clock is running. We're at 20 seconds.
Does Lawrence rush up there for a play, or do they just let this
I
go?
bet they get one more in.
They might get another play in.
Looks like someone's hustling in to get the play in.
They might not get it off, though. We're at 10 seconds.
Nah, I believe in them.
There it is. Last play. And
That's the game.
I don't
think it's the game because I think he got in.
There were 2.5 seconds left. I don't know if the ref is going to have them put time on the clock or if they're just going to pack it up and call it a day. Looks like both teams might be accepting.
Was he not in the end zone? I thought he was in the end zone.
I think that was a touchdown.
That was a touchdown. The ref did indicate that he did score.
They're not kicking the extra point.
Apparently not going for the 2-point conversion.
So our final score will be 34-20. The Leavitt Hornets defeat the Lawrence Bulldogs here at Libby Field.
Thank you for tuning in. I mean, especially when you had a choice you may not have known about to watch it somewhere else. And thank you guys for
everything.
Calling the game, producing.
Yeah.
And, we'll see you next week.
Next week versus Cape Elizabeth, I believe.
That's right.
Big game. Senior night, too, I believe.
All right. Good night.
All right, someone's going to get us down.